Welcome to another video, guys. Today I will be going over the best settings for Modern Warfare 3 rank play, including controller settings, graphic settings, audio settings, color settings, and interface settings. So pretty much all the settings that you will need. I love y'all. Let's get into it. All right, so starting a controller, your button layout is pretty much your preference. I do play on default. Make sure your controller vibration is off. Put your trigger effect to off as well. Dead zones are basically going off your controller specifically, but these are my dead zones right here. You're going to want them as lowest as possible, and I do recommend the left stick max, you put it around 65 to 75. Left stick min and right stick min, put them as low as you can. Of course, if you have a little stick drift, you can up them a little bit. Right stick max 99, and both left triggers have them at 0, so you won't have any input delay, and it's more responsive. Now onto the aiming tab. For your sensitivity, you're going to want it around 6 to 8. Now I want y'all to drop down, push show more, and then go to custom. On default, it would be 1.20. Make sure you put it to 1.0 and then change your sensitivity back to what you want it to be. ADS multiplier, of course, it's all up to you guys, but I run 1.0. On your aim response curve type, you're going to want dynamic. Aim assist type, make sure you have it on default. Black Ops is a good option as well. Make sure your aim assist is on as well. Going down into motion sensor advanced settings, go into that, and you're going to see FOV sensitivity scaling. It is default set to on, but you're going to want to turn it off. Now let's go back out to gameplay. Make sure you have automatic tack sprint on. All three of these mantles, make sure you have these off. For your slide dive behavior, I do slide only. You could do hybrid as well, but it's a little glitchy. On your ledge climb behavior, I actually do movement based because on some maps you can actually make some plays when you just do. On ledge climb behavior, I do movement based because on some maps you can actually make some plays if you just hang from the ledge. Now on down to interact / reload behavior, put this on prioritize interact. That way you only have to tap to reload, tap to open doors, tap to peek doors, and it just makes things go way faster. So that's the controller settings. Let's go into the graphics now, guys. Now for the first display tab right here, go to your brightness. Make sure you have this at 48. You don't want it too high or too low. 48 is a good option in my opinion. The quality tab, I put my stuff on basic. To be honest, this is all you really need to put it on basic. Keep everything on low, very low. You don't need everything very high. It'll just cause game issues, game performance issues. You have it on low, very low. It actually raises your FPS and helps your response time. But putting that on basic, let's go down and make sure your on-demand texture streaming is off as well. Let's go to the view tab. Your field of view, you're going to want it from 103 to 105, somewhere around there. ADS field of view, make sure you have this on affected. Weapon field of view, wide. Let's go down here. World motion blur, weapon motion blur, have both of these off. You do not want these on. Film grain, put that all the way down. You don't want that on at all. Make sure both of these camera movements right here are on 50%. Now let's go into the audio tab, guys. The best audio mix, if your console PC does not matter, make sure you have soundbar on. Soundbar is the best audio mix. This will help you hear footsteps way better. It will help you hear your opponent switch weapons, reload weapons. You can hear the littlest sound cues on this audio mix, so make sure you have soundbar on. Now for your volumes on your audio, master gain volume, have it around 60 to 80, somewhere around there. You don't want it all the way to 100. It will make the audio very inconsistent and you won't be able to tell what's happening. Gameplay music, 0. Cinematic war tracks, both 0. Dialogue volume, have it around 10, 20, something like that. Effects volume, you want that all the way up to 100 so you can hear the in-game effects, footsteps, stuff like that. Voice chat volume, whatever you want it to be. Now going down here, make sure you have your mono audio off. That way you can tell if the footsteps are on your left or on your right. It makes it way more accurate. Reduce tinnitus sound, make sure you have that on. And those are the audio settings, guys. Let's go into the interface. For your color customization, I have it on default, but you know you can change it to whatever you want. You go to custom, change it to any color that you want on here. You can make the color filter, change all these down here, you know, whatever you want to do, but I just like default. It's way easier for me. But going out of there, you want to go to your HUD bounds. Make sure you have these all the way in. It will be default set to like this right here. Make sure you have both of these inwards each side. Press to apply. You want your mini map shaped square. You don't want it circle. That way square, you can see more of what's going on the map. Now your crosshairs, turn your crosshairs off. Put your center dot on, put your center dot scale to larger or largest. This will help a ton with your centering, guys, I promise. Going down to telemetry, I have essentials on. That way I can see, you know, what's going on during the game, FPS, latency, packet loss, GPU temperature, stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Those are the best settings that you're going to want to rock for the new season of Modern Warfare 3 rank play. I hope this video helped you guys. You know, if it did, hit that subscribe button, like and comment on the video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.